is a monster thriller involving a big shark called a megalodon. Thought to be long extinct, but down in the Laurentian abyss, we didn't know that there was more abyss to the abyss. And we've unleashed the megalodon. And if it sounds like Sharknado with one shark that's a bigger shark minus the NATO, because it kind of is. And that's where this movie thrives. This movie is at its best when it commits to its absurdity. When a movie knows what it is and plays up what it is and just owns it, that is invaluable. And sometimes The Meg does that. When it's capsizing boats, awesome. When it's biting the glass, leaving the teeth marks, awesome. When the movie's all around being destructive, it's fun. However, I will scald the marketing department for that bait and switch. Anything with that beach, that's the end of the movie. For the most part, the movie's just trying to figure itself out. Sometimes it's trying to go after the shark. Other times it's a rescue mission. But for 90% of it, it's more akin to Deep Blue Sea in the sense that it's just in this facility in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere. Only sharks aren't invading the facility because they're getting smart. The cast, for the most part, is pretty forgettable. I mean, Jason Statham's awesome because he's the man's man. He's the kind of guy who will dive headfirst into the ocean when that big thing is circling the facility or a boat or whatever because he's Statham. He makes shit happen. I want to see Statham with a shirt that says, "I make shit happen." It would only be too fitting. He was great. Rainn Wilson comes in as this douchey billionaire. He pretty much owns the place. And by pretty much, I mean, he does. So you got Rainn Wilson. He's the billionaire and a shark is attacking everything. What character do you think he would play? He pretty much plays that for the most part. But I won't lie, there are some characters in here, I even forgot they were in the movie. It's like, oh, they're dead. Oh. That's right, they were a thing. In fact, I'm 50-50. There are some characters, I don't even know if they died in this movie. That's how forgettable they were, is I didn't remember whether or not the shark killed them. Really, the movie mainly falters. This is the biggest gripe I have about The Meg, is that sometimes it tries to be more than it is. Sometimes it overreaches. It tries to elevate itself slightly too much. It tries to have some super sentimental human moments of emotion, and for The Meg, it doesn't really land. I'm not saying human moments are a bad thing. You should have human moments in a movie like this. But when you try to overcook it and really bring on the waterworks in a movie like The Meg, kind of comes across as Happy Gilmore when he couldn't accept the fact that he was a golfer. He was like, no, I'm a hockey player. That's what I'm good at. It's like, no, you are a golfer. Know that, own that, and commit to that. It's like sometimes The Meg wanted to be a deeper movie than The Meg actually could be. But guys, in the end, The Meg had some fun cheese in it. About halfway through the movie, maybe 2/3 of the way through the movie, it's like something happens and I was like, oh, this movie picked up. This movie committed. And from there to the end, I actually had a really good time. The first 2/3 of the movie I felt were a bit too long and overblown. You can still snicker and laugh at the cheesy script and the lines the people are delivering, sure. The movie takes a bit to get going and start showing what the audience came to see, which is funny to hear me say that when I went into the movie with literally no expectations. The movie's dumb, not as fun as it could be, but it does have some dumb fun. And it might perfectly land for you if you're a bit drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. All right, so The Meg, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. Or what's your favorite animal disaster, maybe shark movie? You get what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.